You're watching Star Watch Media. I'm Callie Bundy, and we're here at the 20th anniversary of the Hamptons International Film Festival. Hey, I'm Callie with Star Watch Media, and I am here with the director and the crew from the film Lumpy. Ted, how are you doing?
I'm good. We're so happy to be here.
Yes, and I'm just going to have you guys introduce yourselves and your role for the camera, please.
My name is Addison Timlin, and I play Ramsey.
Okay.
Jess Weixler, and I play Kristen.
All right.
And my name is Tyler Labine, and I play Lumpy.
Awesome hat, by the way, Tyler. You are welcome. That's right. So, is this your first time here at the Hamptons Film Fest?
It's my first time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's awesome. It was our premiere last night, so we're pretty excited. The audiences were great, and yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Jess has been here before.
Oh, okay. And when was that?
I was here in 2008 with Teeth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I was with their Rising Stars program, and it was amazing.
So are you kind of walking everyone through how this all works?
I don't really feel like I have any tips. They've got it down.
Sure. Just kind of show up, right? So talk to me a little bit about the film. What's it all about?
Well, it's sort of in the tone of like a Juno or a Little Miss Sunshine. It's a little indie dramedy, and it's about the night of a wedding reception that goes incredibly wrong when the best man accidentally dies, and sort of the fallout of that and what it does. The bride and groom have to cancel their honeymoon and take care of his death, and it sort of takes them down this surprising road and finding out who he really was, and it asks a lot of questions and it answers most of them. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And what was the inspiration for the film?
I was just talking about this. I have a lot of insomnia, and sometimes crazy ideas come into my head. I heard a weird story about a guy who died at a wedding, and I thought, oh my God, like how terrible.
Wow.
And so I just sort of started, spinning out of that, and up came this little story. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how did you find these guys?
Well, I was very lucky.
Yes.
I was very lucky. Deb Aquila and Trisha Wood were the casting directors on the film, and I had wanted Tyler to play Lumpy from the beginning. I had seen him in a television show, and I was like, that's my Lumpy.
Yeah.
And we just never backed off from that. And Jess, I had seen her work before, and I knew that she would be the perfect Minnesota bride.
Yeah.
And Addison came in and read, and it was love at first sight.
Sure.
Yeah.
By the way, I think That's My Lumpy would make a great t-shirt, just an FYI.
That's my Lumpy.
Easily misconstrued, I think.
Yeah.
Right, which would make it fun.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm just going to go down the line. If you could just tell me a little bit about your role and what attracted you to it.
Okay. I play Ramsey, and who is a young girl who has a sort of unconventional friendship with Lumpy. I read this, I just sort of got the script in the way that you do when, from an agent and all of those things, and I wanted to read for it, but I thought it was such an opportunity to play for a young actress to play such a young character who was so strong and had so much depth to her and so much going on, and that was really exciting, and I loved meeting Ted and working with these guys, and it was a very challenging, fun, exciting thing to dive into.
Sure. And how has your experience been here at the Hamptons Film Festival?
It's been really great. I got here last night, so it's been a bit of a whirlwind, but it's been really lovely. And I always think it's really cool when an American film festival has such a broad range of films, and everyone that's here seems really excited and having a great time. So
Sure.
I'm very happy to be here.
Great. And I'm actually going to hand the mic off since you guys are so far away. I'm sure you know what to do. Just, tell us a little bit about your role.
I was attracted to Kristen for a lot of reasons, but I think first and foremost because she was kind of a scary part to play. Okay. She's very complicated in that she's dealing with her husband having just lost a best friend, and yet she is wrecked by the fact that this is her wedding and her honeymoon and all this stuff. So she's trying to balance selfishness and compassion, and she's also taking strange pills. She's just very complicated and very funny. So I liked getting to play such a quirk of a woman.
Sure.
Yeah.
And is this Hamptons Film Fest any different for you from 2008?
It's grown. I've seen how it's grown. Yeah. I mean, it was already doing very well, but it's nice to see that it's thriving.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We're having celebrations in vineyards.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
big.
exactly.
It's big. Yeah.
I bought a vineyard. Yeah, I bought a vineyard while we were here. Just one this time, but I played Lumpy, and I think the reason why I really wanted to do it was because, I mean, as Ted mentioned, he'd seen me in a TV show, I think, and I made a bit of a career of being a jackass and being a bit of a boob on TV, and I think this role was like there's a very strong shift in the movie where you realize that maybe there's more than meets the eye to Lumpy, and that's sort of what the story stems from, with these guys sort of figuring out who this guy really was. And I really relished the opportunity to get to show people that there was something a little bit deeper underneath my gruff teddy bear jackass exterior, and it was great. And I had a really, really great time doing it, so I'd do it again, Ted. Anytime.
He says jackass. I would just say funny.
Funny. All right.
Right. No, that's okay. So, and this you said is your first film fest too here in the Hamptons.
Mm-hmm.
How has it been for you outside of buying a vineyard, which sounds awesome?
Well, really, once you buy a vineyard, that's what it's all about. But no, it's been really great, and I agree with Addison. It's been really neat to see the wide variety of films that are here. And I actually wasn't familiar with the festival until I found out we were coming here. I'm just so Tyler-centric. I'm Canadian as well, in case the hat didn't tip you off. But yeah, it seems like a really, really cool festival. Met a lot of really neat people last night, and hopefully meet some more neat people today.
Okay.
Including yourself.
Oh, well, thank you. And you guys seem like such an awesome cast. Like, you really get along well. I mean, you were lining up here, and you were all pretty much hugging each other. Group hug for a photo. Were there any really funny moments on set that you could share with us?
Oh, wow. A lot. Poor Tyler had to be dunked in frozen water to do an ice fishing scene. So it was funny for us. It wasn't funny for Tyler to be in 34-degree water for an hour in a dry suit.
Make sure that's clear.
Yeah. In a dry suit. We shot in Minnesota, and it was freezing cold, so that has its own comedy, in and of itself. And Justin Long, who's not with us today, plays Jess's groom.
Okay.
And he is he's a handful. He's a lot of fun to have on set too. So
Sure.
yeah.
So a lot going on set. Very good. And it seems, again, like you get along so well. Do you think you'll all work together again in the future, or are there any projects that you're working on currently?
Well, we're all working on projects, not together,
Sure.
but we would love to work together again. What you're saying is true. Like, we do get along really well, and we had a great time making the movie, and, we're hanging out at the festival. We didn't just run into the garden to talk together.
Right.
We actually do like each other quite a bit. So,
Right. Okay.
yeah.
Anybody have a project in particular maybe they want to plug?
Yeah, absolutely.
Plug. I'm working on a series right now for ABC that'll be out next year called 0 Hour. And a film coming out in December called Stand Up Guys.
Very good.
Very exciting. Thank you.
I have a movie coming out called Somebody Up There Likes Me, early spring, and I just shot 2 movies with people I admire greatly, like Annette Bening and Isabelle Huppert, and amazing people. And one is Look of Love, and the other is The Disappearance of Eleanor Rigby.
Well, very soon I'm gonna have my own wine label. Obviously, I'll be working on that. It's gonna be huge. Yeah. I have a show on ABC. Whoops. I have a show on NBC, the National Broadcasting Corporation, called Animal Practice. It's on Wednesday nights at 8. Please tune in. And I have a few movies coming up. I have one called Cottage Country, starring me and Mullen Ackerman and Lucy Punch, and one called Someone Mary Berry, starring myself and Lucy Punch and Damon Wayans Jr. And Ed Helms, which is a really great film. And trying to find something to do with this gal right here. Trying to figure something out, but nothing yet. So anyway.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Definitely a very fun interview. And just for people that aren't here, where can they go to find out more about the film Lumpy?
Well, we're just starting the distribution process now. This was our big world premiere was last night. We're playing again today to a sold-out theater this afternoon at 3, and the movie will come out in 2013.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much, and best of luck.
All right, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.